Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Turntable Tarot, where I tune into you and you tune into me, where the tables always fucking turn. My name is Ari. I'm your interpreter for this month of December. I've meditated on the Taurus frequency and have felt, which is a strange energy for Taurus, but like ready to be on the move. Like for the bull is stomping his feet and he's ready to go. I've meditated with this quartz crystal, which a very special Taurian friend gave to me, and I have my trusty labradorite wand to tap into the energies on my third eye and in my heart chakra. If you have placements in Taurus in your birth chart, whether they are Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Lilith, Vesta, Chiron, Saturn, Uranus, Mercury, Mars, wherever, you'll probably find something in this reading that resonates for you. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't resonate, it may not be your reading, or it may not have happened yet, so pay close attention anyway. I generally tend to read for Taurus. The energies can be mirrored if you're dealing with someone, so be mindful of that. Thank you for all of the liking, the sharing, the subscribing, the liking on Facebook. I'm trying to create a Turntable Tarot community. Apparently it takes a very long fucking time, so it looks like we're going to be at this for donkey's years. Which is fine, because I've been reading cards for a long time anyway. So we'll keep those tables turning. Is there anything else I have to say? I don't think so. Let's see. We're going to be introducing the decks that we'll be using. We're going to start with the Heart's Hidden Secret Oracle, which will give us a few details about your narrative, about what you're going through in this situation, in this reading. We will also be pulling 3 cards from the White Witch Tarot, and what the White Witch Tarot does, these are all major arcanas. There's no minor arcana in this deck, and you only read the uprights, except for the second one, which is the antagonist position, but I'll explain this now. We'll read the first card will be the protagonist energy, the energy that is propelling you forward, that's working well with you. The second card is in the antagonist position. If you know what the word antagonist means, it means that it's the energy that will rebel. It's kind of like in the reverse. It's the energy that's not working well with you, that you need to work with differently. And then the third card is the most likely outcome or goal. This is the energy that will overcome. We'll pull the theme, the truth, the direction, what's behind the truth and where the direction leads to with the Rider-Waite. We will clarify with a smaller version of the Rider-Waite. At the end, I will pull an oracle card from the what is that? Wisdom of the Avalon, to see what energies that you're missing. I will also pull from the Ascended Masters to see what we can do to clarify on the White Witch Tarot for the advice there. And then I will pull a card from the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed, and I'll read from the book. So, Taurus, let's get started. Hello, Spirit, Major Tums. We are reading for Taurus. Thank you for being with us. We are shuffling the deck for Taurus. Oh, when I get a body rush off your card, that's how I know it's your card. That's why my eyes are closed most of the time. Let's see, is that for Taurus? Probably not. Nope. For Taurus. For Taurus. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Okay. For Taurus. Thank you, Spirit, Major Tums. We're in conversation with Spirit about Taurus. What do we need to know? Taurus. Influences, attachments, third parties, and peers. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we've got pride. Arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Stomping those feet like that bull, like I said. We'll see where that goes. Spirit, Major Tums, what is the energy that is in the propelling energy for Taurus? What is the energy that is working the best with them? For Taurus. Judgment. What is in the antagonist position for Taurus? We've got two cards here. This has never happened. We have the Tower and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. They just told me that the Wheel of Fortune is what is in the most unified likely outcome or goal. The Tower is in the antagonist position. Okay. My spirit guides, I have so many. They work in conjunction with spirit. I call them major tums because it's ground control to them. And I'm a David Bowie fan, and there's so many of them, they need a plural identification key. So that's why we call them that. Thank you, Spirit. Major Tums, what is the theme for Taurus? Taurus, the Six of Swords. That for Taurus? No, it's not. What is the truth for Taurus? Let's give these a good shuffle here. For Taurus, what is the truth? The Ten of Swords. Okay. What's the direction? Thank you, Spirit. Major Tums. The direction is the Ace of Swords. What's behind the 10 swords? What's between the 6 and the 10? What's behind the truth for Taurus? The Knight of Cups. What's the where does the direction lead to? What's the destination thus far in the reading? From the Ace of Swords. The Chariot. The vehicle. Determination. Bottom of the deck. We got the Three of Pentacles. Working on something. All right, Taurus, let me look at this for just a moment and then we'll see where we're at, okay? All right. Somebody wants to come clean. You or your person, your situation, you know, I don't know. I just read the damn cards. But somebody wants to come clean about these third parties and attachments, about these peers. Could be friends, could be side pieces, could be addictions. But their ego and their arrogance is making them quite stubborn. Now, the person that you're dealing with, you have a past life connection with. And there are karmic lessons to be learned here. Whatever judgment is upon you, you know, if you're the one making the judgment, make sure it comes from the gut and that it's the truth. Be honest with yourself. Because if you're not, you can't get this breakthrough. When you unveil and you come clean, that's when your tower happens, and it's a good tower. But your arrogance and your ego is getting in the way because you're embarrassed about these attachments to these third parties, you or your person. But when this tower happens, this good tower, when it becomes in the upright, the wheel of fortune turns. The theme is somebody wants to run away from fessing up. Whatever these confessions are about, it really hurts somebody and put them in the Ten of Swords. So much so that they withdrew. You can see the head down there. They withdrew their cup of love. Somewhere. If you can come, if either one of you can come clean about these attachments and third parties, ditch your pride, ego, and arrogance. Respect the fact that you have a past life connection. The judgment will come down and it will be resurrected. You will have a positive tower moment. The wheel of fortune will turn. Instead of running away from your responsibilities, you will be moving into calmer waters. The Knight of Cups will return again with their cup of love. That will put this in the reverse, undoing the Ten of Swords. You will have victory and success, and the Chariot will move. That's if somebody can come clean. Now, we've got the card of third parties here, and we got 3 people here. So, it looks like there's too many 3s. The King of Wands is here. Could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have fire placements in your chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The King of Wands burns bridges. Sometimes comes in too hot. Somebody is holding back big time because the Queen of Wands is now on the table. The Queen of Wands is generally the third party. So whoever behaved like the King of Wands attracted the same vibration with the Queen of Wands and the third party. Now, somebody feels awful bad about this. Somebody wants to come clean because they're stuck in their head about it. And they want to do it fast. They're having a hard time, obviously, because they don't want to lose this cup of love that was withdrawn. Holding on to these confessions and not fessing up is getting to be too much. It's getting to be too heavy. Somebody got breadcrumbed. Or just got a little bit of the truth here and not all the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It never fails, Taurus. Scorpio always shows up in your reading. The Death card is here to identify that if you can come clean and lose this pride about these third parties, okay? No shame. People fuck up. It happens, you know. You can experience justice. And the scales can be balanced instead of looking like this. This is the messenger of value. Went from the page to the ace. So this is a very valuable connection, this past life connection. And somebody's working on it, but they are scared to death. You got it twice, of the Tower. Scared to death that it's going to hurt too bad. So they're restraining. This is really a case of, oh my God, I want to tell so bad, but I'm so ashamed that I can't. You're afraid you won't be forgiven, one of you. But if you got the balls to go in, like the Knight of Swords, you will be forgiven. There will be victory. There will be success. All right, this is going to be a long one. Let's get to the flip, Taurus. First card out, still restraining with the Strength card. Strength card on the Strength card. Still holding back. Even though you want to come clean. One of you wants to come clean. Can you show me what caused the Ten of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit, Major Times. You got the Six of Swords again. I was going to call the Six of Swords first. Obviously, I should have. So we're going to put the Six of Swords on the Six of Swords since you got it twice, which means that you do desire to go into calmer waters. We'll get to the Ten of Swords in a minute. I shouldn't have skipped like that. The Knight of Cups. Why did the Knight of Cups withdraw their cup of love? Because their wish fulfillment turned out not to be their wish fulfillment. It turned out to be attachments, third parties, and ego. Somebody got a little too smug. So they withdrew their cup of love. Now, to the Ten of Swords. Can you show me how those 10 swords got there? Is that for Taurus? No. Thank you, Spirit, Major Tums. Can you show me how those 10 swords got there? By the Wheel of Fortune. This was fated to happen. This was fated to happen. Deja vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons. That's why it put your person or you into the Ten of Swords. It was fated. This is a very important lesson to learn. On the Ace of Swords, what does the Ace of Swords want to say? No. You got the Judgment card again. On the Ace of Swords. Don't forget, the Judgment card is what's in your propelling energy. So if you can be honest and be truthful, that Judgment call will be in your favor. You've got to get these confessions out. On the Chariot, okay, 2 cards came out. The Knight of Swords, like I said, if you got the balls to go in. Knight of Swords on the Knight of Swords. Same energy there. However, on the Chariot, we've got the Thief card of the Tarot. So, the Chariot is action. So the moves that were made were shady. That's why it's so difficult for Taurus or their person to come clean here. The amount of shame, hang on, I dropped a card, that I feel in this reading is just incredible. Okay, is that for Taurus? No, it's not. Hang on, let me adjust my bra strap. And my chair. Okay. It's okay to feel shame. It is. But once we get it off of our chest, once we come clean about it, it goes away. Can you show me if 3 of Pentacles is a third party? Or if it's someone working on it? It's a conflict. It's a third party. 5 of Wands on the 3 of Pentacles. It's a conflict on the third party. You're really having trouble letting go. Maybe that's why you can't confess, because you can't let go of the third party. Can you show me the King of Wands, please? Is that for Taurus? Yes, it is. You got it twice. I said King of Wands, but you got victory and success twice. So if you can go in like the King of Wands and be honest and don't burn the bridge, you can be victorious. Is that for Taurus? Yes, it is. Okay, I was going to call the 4 of Pentacles. On the 4 of Pentacles is the 7 of Cups. So there's smoke screens here. That's why they held back, because they created so many lies. Who is the Queen of Wands? No. Yes. All right, the Queen of Wands has her intuition blocked. So the Queen of Wands, the energy of the Queen of Wands, that magic, that transformation is blocked. Can you show me the 8 of Swords, please? Is that for Taurus? Yes, it is. Page of Cups, again. Or no, not again, I'm sorry. So if you could get out of your head, or your person could get out of your head, apologies could happen. Confessions could happen. This is a card of communication. Messages coming through, happening fast. These are the arrows of Mercury, and Mercury is the messenger. If you can get the balls, like the Knight of Swords, to get these confessions through, you can get your cup of love back. It won't be so heavy. The scales can be balanced. The transformation can happen. Justice can happen, but this is only if you make the confessions. It's only if you make the confessions. Is that for Taurus? No. How does Taurus put down the wands? By confessing, obviously. You or your person. There you are, Taurus. The Hierophant. You have to step into your power. There you are, Taurus. You have to step into your power and put down those wands. That is the truth. Got the Ace of Swords on the Ace of Cups. Wait a minute, we got a few cards here. You got the Queen of Pentacles. Balancing out the scale here. If you can get grounded and get in your energy, you can balance the scale. Next card out. Balance the scale. You got the Six of Pentacles twice. You got the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles on the Six of Pentacles. But don't forget, Taurus, here you are. Put down those wands. Confess. What does the Death card want Taurus to know? No. Yes. Give yourself some room here. Be flexible. Give yourself a chance to be flexible and go through the transformation. The Two of Pentacles isn't always about going back and forth. It's also about being flexible. And I know you bulls aren't very flexible, but that's what the energy of the Death card, the Scorpio energy, is asking you to do, is to be flexible. On the Justice card, if you can do that, you can get 10 cups. You can get some inner happiness, some peace of mind. Can you show me the Tower, please? on the Tower. You got the Three of Pentacles. The third party caused the Tower. You've got the Death card. That's going to be a Tower. But if you can be flexible. And you also got the Moon card, which is secrets coming to light on the Tower. These are the things that you're afraid of. You're afraid of the third party. Maybe of losing the third party. You're afraid of the transformation. You're afraid of the confessions coming out. That's all on the Tower. But again, if you can start small, you can give yourself some self-respect back and start working on it. Just quickly on these three swords. On the Three of Swords, here's your third party. Here's your confession. This is how you undo the Three Swords. You tell whoever about the third party. Or you tell the third party about whoever. You confess. You have, whoever it is you need to confess to, you have a past life connection with. You need to respect that. These are karmic lessons. All right. This has been a long reading already. Okay. From the Ascended Masters on the Judgment of the White Witch Tarot. How do we get Taurus to make the correct judgment? No. Spiritual law of attraction. What you get out, you put out. That's the judgment that's going to be made. So if you're putting out all this ego and all this pride, you're going to keep having these towers. Come clean. Come clean with yourself first. Spiritual law of attraction on the Judgment card. What is the Tower in the antagonist position? How do we help Taurus through it? No. Priorities and listen. That's how you get through the Tower. Priorities and listen. Listen to yourself. Come clean. It's either you or your person. Somebody needs to come clean here. And how do we get the Wheel of Fortune to spin? Is that for Taurus? No. No. Yes. Artistic expression. Maybe if you can't say it, you can write it. What else do we have for Taurus on the Wheel of Fortune? father, husband, brother, or son. Draw upon the energy of your father, your brother, your husband, or your son. I'm getting more of a father and a brother vibe here. Okay. What is the energy that Taurus has but is not listening to? You got the death card 3 times. You have to go through this transformation. You have got to confess. I know you're scared of these secrets coming out. You get the death card 3 times. 3 times. The death card is here to tell you that it will be okay to make these confessions. You know, the death card is Scorpio, and that is your polar opposite. So you're going to have to embrace what is uncomfortable. Any other further messages for Taurus? It's a burden. You've got to release this burden. You've got to. It's doing nothing but weighing you down, and you have to respect this past life connection, because there will be karmic lessons. Partnership. You have to respect this past life connection. You have to. The hawk. Omens and messages. You're seeing all the signs. You see all the synchronicities. Their name is everywhere. Their songs are everywhere. Their scent is everywhere. Everything about them is everywhere, and that's why you want to confess to them. Last but not least, trust. Actually, not last. When you can embrace what's outside of your comfort zone, you release emotional baggage and clean house. And that clears up the mystery. You got the death card 3 times, Taurus. I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. I'm rooting for you. This is for Taurus. The Hierophant. And the Page of Fire both came out. There you are again. The Hierophant. You got the Hierophant twice. The Hierophant twice, the death card 3 times. You need to embrace your opposite. Outside of your comfort zone is what I mean to say. When this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure a conscious contact to my higher power. When I have a daily practice of prayer and meditation steeped in gratitude and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. Rituals are in my highest good at this time. Exchanging vows is also highlighted. And we're going to read the Page of Fire because it came out. I am free to venture forth, for co-creating a life true to my desire is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the steps into something new, into coming out of your comfort zone. My ideas have value and I dream boldly. The Hierophant and the Page of Fire. All right, Taurus, this has been your reading for the month of December. I hope that it helped you get through this difficult time. These confessions, this pride, this ego, it's got to go. You can do it. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, Taurus. See you next time. You'll be just fine.